Was an issue in the regular season meeting in Boulder, which was won by Colorado over Arizona. Ended up falling out of that game. Jones fights inside for two. Nejachev in the post along with Bay. She'll go outside now, and she knocks it down. The freshman from Serbia, averaging just 2.5 points a game. She had 8. Paris.
And this is something we've seen since Paulina Paris has moved into the starting lineup. She can move over to the point position to allow Jada Williams off guard.
Mylene Rolfe, freshman from Germany, is on the floor, number 13. Here's Bay. Bay spinning to her right and finishing. Ices Bay. You got to listen to your grandma.
Well, and grandma knows what her head coach wants, and that's where she's like, I got the defense.
Williams looks for Bay. Good positioning. And the basket.
And I think it's key for Sanders not to get sped up. Her earlier turnover, she's trying to do too much too fast.
She had to play a lot yesterday. She'll have to do a lot here today with Weta on the bench with the 2 personal fouls. Here's Jones. Jones hops through and finishes. Beautifully done by Skylar Jones, and a timeout called by Colorado. Sophomore from Chicago with some fancy footwork to get the bucket.
Well, the Chicago.
Isis Bay, but look at Masagayo running the floor for 2.
The offensive rebound, and then Masagayo just took off once she saw Bay score from New England. I'm sure it's Hampshire.
Is there anybody in the crew from England who can make a correction on this? I feel Hampshire feels
it's
a little bigger,
way.
Yeah. So the freshman at the free throw line from England. Let's just keep it simple. Beautiful take by Skylar Jones in the first.
It's the offense. Starts with Jones just getting by her defender.
Freshman Betson. Betson working against the 5th-year senior. Beautiful move by Tabitha Betson.
Mixing it off the glass, and then Betson with her first 2 points of the game for Colorado.
Once again, the shot clock goes deep here for the Buffs. At 6, Sarah Rose Smith will try it from outside. Welcome back to the lineup, Sarah Rose Smith.
Dropping into a 2-3 matchup now. That's got to be, I'm sorry, Arizona to protect their team, their 2 posts.
Three-pointer is good, and Colorado has the lead.
Bottom line for Colorado, they've started taking care of the ball. They're getting good looks.
Colorado goes after it instead of letting Jones make contact for the backcourt violation, and they turned it over. And Jones comes back the other way. What a turn of events there, in a position with Tennessee losing today and Virginia Tech losing today, that they can really help themselves and get there for the moment into that top 16. Bay with the rebound as we're underway here in the 3rd quarter. Cunningham. You got to imagine Arizona was determined to get Cunningham going early. The next 19 possessions, 1 turnover. Got back into the game, took their first lead, outscored Arizona 19-12, but here's Arizona cashing in on the turnover on the other end.
It starts with Cunningham in the paint. She pulls the double team. Bay moves so well without the...
40 minutes each. They only played 5. They had a handful of games where only 6 were able to dress. They had 7 dressed here for the Big 12 tournament. Injuries just decimating that roster and making it so difficult for Houston. But they fought. I mean, they fought, and that was Ron's MO. I remember talking to him several years ago when... Really?
Well, so to speak. After you buy dinner.
Maybe we have to see how they make it work on the benches as we get things going here in the 4th quarter. Here's Bay against Masagayo. Makes the extra pass inside for Skylar Jones. Tadair. Nowhere to go on the baseline. Back outside to Garzone as Colorado looks to get something going, down by 10. Garzone, a chance for a 3-point play. It's been a quiet day for her. That's her first points today after going for 21. Sanders on the turnaround. She's played well here today. She had her struggles yesterday. She's turned it over 6 times against Houston, but she's provided some scoring and taken care of the ball a little bit better today.
She's been aggressive offensively. For the most part, has made good decisions with the ball in her hands, and probably most importantly, only 2 turnovers here this afternoon.
Williams with the answer on the other end. 7 now for Jada.
And Betson's had some success one-on-one against Bay. I'd be eager to see if they can get her a touch and let her go one-on-one.
Garzone, Sanders in the corner, looking for two more and getting it. The freshman stepping up. Looking for Bay on the post-up. Pass wasn't on target. Taking advantage is Tadair. Garzone from deep for three. So Weta is, for the moment, at the one, and they'll see if they can get Sanders in a spot to stay hot. Oliver, the entry, good pass, and the finish by Betson. Weta inside, Betson trying to get the handle. Had the layup, but it's Sanders who knocks down a three. 8 on the shot clock for Williams. Williams will launch a three. Takes a seat at midcourt as part of the follow-through.
What's a homecoming without a little heroics? Jada Williams, shot clock getting skinny.
Weta. Good feed. Finds Garzone for two. Sanders, 12 of her 14 coming in the second half. Garzone, mid-range. Count it, and the foul. Chance for a three-point play. Williams looking for the tie. Doesn't get it. Garzone's got the rebound.
Shot clock is off. Arizona needs to foul here.
Finally, the foul given by Arizona. Unfortunately, it was Rolfe who had to give the foul, and that's her fifth. Big free throws coming here for senior Kendall Weta, 69% on the season. Arizona's got timeouts remaining here, so they'll take a timeout to advance it, you would think. There is the free throw. It's now a two-possession game.
Definitely don't want to foul them in the act of shooting.
Let's see what happens. Here's Williams looking quickly on the drive, gets it for two, and Colorado wants to take a timeout. They can advance it to the front court.
Arizona on Oliver throwing the ball in. And to make sure you meet passes.
Betson's got it. They're trying to foul her. Finally called. No free throws today for Betson, but just 11 of 14 on the season. She batted around with 3 seconds. Controlled by Colorado. And the Buffaloes with a fourth quarter comeback are advancing to the quarterfinals to take on TCU.